Hi there, this is Jason Sweezy from 1 Hour Forex. And today is December the 16th. Today, 2011. Today is our last day of showing you the setups for 2011. I won't be back until January 3rd because the market is going to get choppy, erratic, thin volume, and so on and so forth. Okay, so anyway, here is our opening bar right here. Let's get on with the setups. 7 o'clock GMT, which is 2 a.m. in the morning. But let's go look at the 15-minute and see what happens. Okay, so we'll take the auto scroll off and scroll back right to here. Okay, so we opened up on this candle. Okay, opened up, came down, almost hit the pivot point, missed it by 3.8 pips. So when it came back up and turned blue, okay, that was your entry to go long. So our entry to go long would have been right there. Now let me show you on the 1 hour that I'm not mix matching anything. Okay, right there. See? That's our, or no, right here is our 7 o'clock bar. So 1 pip above where it opened. See? So let's go back to the 15. Oh, take the auto scroll off. So you would have got long here. Okay, right there. We would have got long once it turned blue. Came back down a little bit. Went up. Total of 14 pips from our entry. Okay, which was basically at resistance. So if we go look at the 1 hour again, okay, this is our candle. So we're missing R1 by 7 pips, and we're missing the high of the day by 3 pips, okay? So once you got halfway to the target, you would have moved your stop to break even. So as you can see, what happened here is it basically almost hit the resistance. Within 2 pips, came right back down. So for those of you who would have took 10 to 12 pips on there, if you got lucky and took them, you took them. For those of you who didn't, it came back down and would have stopped you out with break even. Okay, this is the rule I employ here. Okay, is that what you're looking to do is once you see 50% of your target, okay, hopefully it's more than 10 pips or so. Okay, because this target here was basically 17 pips. Okay, and the ultimate target was 20. So once you saw 10 pips right here, you move your stop to break even. You would have moved your stop to break even. From there on, you're in a safe trade. You're not going to lose anything. Okay? But if you just go whatever and you keep your stop down here and then it comes back down, well, it's going to hit your stop, isn't it? Obviously, yes. So anyway, either you made 10 pips or so on here or you got out on break even. Now, the next candle was this one. Okay? It too opened up. Let's go and put our line on there and go to the 15. Okay, the auto scrolls off. Okay, we got to put it on again because it's all mixed up, messed up. It does that. Okay. So here's our opening candle right here, 8 o'clock. Now let me move the line over. Okay, so we basically opened up, came down, okay, made our low, basically the low. Never came back up and turned blue, okay? And it never came back up and turned blue till 8:45, okay? Because our entry would have been 1 pip above this candle right here. This is the 8 o'clock open of the candle. So when it came up to here, it was past the 45-minute mark. So there was no trade on that candle, okay? And the next candle, 1 hour candle on the UK session. Oh, I did the wrong thing there. Sorry. Right here, there was no trade here. Well, I guess there was, but yeah, there actually was. It was they were buying off of all these wicks here, right here. So if you got into that one, it didn't look like there was one there for a second, but there was one. See, sometimes it's not so easy to spot these trades, and you really got to look to your left to see support and resistance and what the price is bouncing and, you know, springing off of. So let's put our line there. Let's go to the 15-minute. Take off the auto scroll. Here's our opening candle. Okay, opened up, went higher, came back down, okay, and bounced off. That's the line there that bounced off of the support. Resistance now turned into support from yesterday, okay, which we can't see in the chart right now. I could scroll back and show you. It's right over here. All this right here, okay? This is from yesterday. See, here's the separation line. Okay? So, anyway, once it came back up, turned blue right here, you would have got long, okay? So, the most you could have got out of that wasn't much. It's only about 7 pips to our previous high. It's really, you were looking for a target to the R1, which is about 15 pips. So anyway, if you stayed in this trade, here's the 10 o'clock bar now. It came back down, but it wouldn't have hit your stop here if you would have held on to it. And again, it never reached the target and went up to the resistance, came back down. You would have had to hold on to it for hours for it to come up and hit our target. Okay? There, I looked at this as through a microscope as much as I could. So let's go back to the hourly. Okay. Basically, first candle, which is right here, gave us a buy trade. It was either break even or 10 pips. This candle, okay, there was no trade because when it came back up and turned blue, it was 45 minutes into the candle, so there was no trade. This trade, there was a trade, but it would have taken, you know, a while before it turned profitable. Okay, you only would have got 6 pips out of it, unless you held on to it, you know, for a few hours. So anyway, now let's look at the U.S. session. So here is the U.S. session right here. Okay, it basically, now let's go look at this with a fine tooth, because there's some crazy stuff that happened up there before it came down. Okay, so here's the 8 o'clock bar. Let's go to the 15-minute, take off the auto scroll. Okay, here's our 8 o'clock bar right here. Okay, so it opened up, came down, then came up and turned blue. Okay, so if you got in on this, okay, blue on here, okay, you would have got in right there, which is 1 pip above the open. Let's see now. Yeah, you had 10 pips to the target. So guess what? You got your 10 pips. Then, that was basically it for that trade. Okay, so then, let's go to the 1 hour now. So you got 10 pips out of this one right to the top, to the double top, double top, double top. Okay, now this one. Now this one basically opened up, went up a little bit past R2, came back down, turned red. So I myself sold it up here, okay? Now what I did is I waited for it to go below 1 pip below this wick. Once it went below that pip 1 wick, I was in. And our target, first target was 11 pips, second target 13 pips. Third target would have been 50, but it never went there. I was hoping for it to go there. I myself took about 33 pips out of this trade today. Okay, and I held on to it, and down she went. And then this one, there was no trade on this at all. This is the 10 o'clock bar. We're now on the 11 o'clock bar. Okay, there's no trade on this one right here. And that's it. So you basically had, let's go over this again. Oh yeah, I need to go over this, and let me pause the video for a moment and let me count up the pips. 1 sec, please. Okay, I'm back here. I just added this all up. There was one fellow, Hour Forex trader, who asked me to do this week, you know, because there's so many people saying, oh, this doesn't work, it doesn't work for me, blah, blah, blah. And I can understand that, I guess. But But if you watch the videos and you take the time to learn it, it's not hard as you think it is. And yes, you can make pips with it. This week, we had basically 18 trades, okay? Out of the 18 trades, 16 of them were winners. 2 of them were losers. Our biggest loss was 20 pips, and our other loss was minus 7 pips. And we made a total of 189 pips, okay? So, but listen, though, realistically, though, that's UK and US session. It's not everybody that can sit at their charts for the whole UK and the whole US. That's all of them together, ladies and gentlemen. So even if you made, 100 pips, like, I'll be honest with you, this week I made 73 pips myself. Okay, that's what I made. I'm happy with that. My goal is to make 100 pips a week. Last week I made 100 pips. We can't always reach our goals, but sometimes you just gotta do what you can do, and that's it. That's all, So anyway, I want to thank you again for using the 1 hour Forex trading system. It is a good system. It's very unique on the entry, going from red to blue or blue to red. It's something you've never seen before. It's not like all these other systems with moving averages and la-di-da, or all the other scams out there, and there's a whole bunch of them. A whole bunch of them, ladies and gentlemen. All that I ask you is, give it a fair chance, because it does work, but it's entirely up to you what you want to do. But anyway, this is my last day today to give the setups until January 3rd, 2012. So I want to wish all of you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We'll see you next year.